Hey guys, Coach Des from Jurassic CrossFit coming at you with Wednesday's workout. Wednesday's workout is one that is known to many of us. This is called Nancy. This is one of the girls. We are starting off with a 7-minute warm-up. It's an AMRAP. We're going to do 200-meter run. It's a 1 lap around the trees. Come back inside, do 10 leg swings. You can do 10 on each side. You can do 10 side to side. However you feel like will warm them up adequately is fine with me. 10 PVC pass-throughs and 10 PVC overhead squats. Getting started right here with the PVC overhead squats. I want you guys to drill into people. I want you to work on getting that full range of motion as best as you can. Especially if they get full range of motion in a air squat, then working on what we need to do to get full range of motion in an overhead squat. If they're not to that point, they're new, they don't have very good mobility, and we need to scale down the overhead squat, even if they can't do it with PVC. They can work on it some in the warm-up. You can use that time to kind of observe them, see where everybody's at. And then in the workout, we'll talk about bringing it down to maybe a front squat or a very, very light overhead squat, just depending on the athlete's level. Strength, 5 sets of 1 snatch. It's supposed to be at 85 to 90% of your 1 rep max. The goal here is 5 heavy singles. But say somebody comes in and they're like, you know what, I'm just glad I'm here today. Like, I am lucky that I made it. I'm exhausted. It's been a week. I just want to be here and move. That's great. Don't make them stress about getting heavy. Like, the goal is not to completely destroy yourself if you're already destroyed. If they don't feel like they slept well, they haven't eaten well, they haven't fueled for the day, that's all right. Cut the weight down, work on skill so that they can still hang for the workout. WOD, this is actually Nancy. 20-minute time cap, 5 rounds for time of a 400-meter run. It's gonna be 2 laps around the trees coming to the sidewalk each time, and then 15 overhead squats. When people are thinking about scaling this workout, I want them to at least think about their mile time. If your mile time is 15 minutes, for example, that leaves you 5 minutes to get through all of your overhead squats, or 1 minute each round for those overhead squats. So that might not be a lot of time, especially if the overhead squats are challenging for you. So encourage them. Maybe they need to scale the run, but maybe they don't need to scale it by half. Maybe they need to maybe they do 2 laps one round and 1 lap the next round to kind of keep moving through it, but cut the volume back just a little bit. Or maybe they're brand new and they need to scale it down to 1 lap each time or even less. That's cool too. Scale for the run. If they can't run, a 500-meter row will work well for that. The 15 overhead squats, prescribed weight is 95-65. I actually will put that up on the board since this is a benchmark workout. However, it should be light. They should be able to do all 15 pretty much unbroken, maybe at the end splitting it up a little bit, but they should be repping out that 15 pretty quick. This should not be a heavy 15, okay? And then cool down is 1 minute calf stretch per side in scorpion and cobra. I think that covers it for today. If you have questions, drop me a comment on Slack and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.